that correct? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
We are living in a computer-programmed reality, and the only clue we have to it is when some variable is changed and some alteration in our reality occurs. This, too, might account for the sensation people get of having lived past lives. They may well have, but not in the past. Previous lives, rather, in the present. In perhaps an unending repeated and repeated present, like a great clock dial in which grand clock hands sweep out the same circumference forever, with all of us carried along unknowingly, yet dimly suspecting. Christ and St. Paul both seem to say emphatically that an actual breaking through into time, that is specifically what they say, a breaking through into time, into our world, by the hosts of God will unexpectedly occur. And I will even say this, such an impression is a clue that at some past time point a variable was changed, reprogrammed as it were, and that because of this an alternative world branched off, became actualized instead of the prior one, and that in fact, in literal fact, we are once more living this particular segment of linear time. A breaching, a tinkering, a change had been made, but not in our present, had been made in our past. Evidently such an alteration would have a peculiar effect on those persons involved. They would, so to speak, be moved back one square or several squares on the board game which constitutes our reality. Conceivably, this could happen any number of times, affecting any number of people, as alternative variables were reprogrammed. We would have to live out each reprogramming along the subsequent linear time axis, but to the programmer, whom we call God, to him the results of the programming would be apparent at once. We are within time, and he is not.
So here we have black swans, events of low predictability, high consequence. But the most vicious part is the following one, is that before the fact, they're extremely predictable, but after the fact, you know what? We saw them coming. So we have, this is what I call the retrospective distortion. Retrospective distortion. Retrospective distortion. Is these events are prospectively unpredictable, retrospectively predictable. Why? We even have disciplines to make us, to give us the illusion of understanding the world. You see? Have disciplines that make us misunderstand the world by giving us this illusion of predictability.
Higgs was released, and that was on the front page of everywhere. Believe me, everyone in Hollywood was talking about it. And it was as if we had anything to do with it. Well, I personally told everyone I did, but I personally told everyone I did, but I personally told everyone I did, but so I'm at least Rick's link to some of these people. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for coming here and seeing my brothers. What was that? It was entertaining, if nothing else. Well, I personally told everyone I did, but so I'm at least Rick's link to some of these people. Bye. What was that? It was entertaining, if nothing else.